Hi YouTube, it's Colleen, and I am traveling as Sienna Sun rises with my pug dog Macho. I'll see if I can get you a chance to see him. That's my baby, and I'm hoping that he's 10 next week, so I'm hoping that he is perky enough to come with me in the fall. I just had to have my female pug put down in November. She was very old, but I find that he's starting to do some of the things that she started to do toward the end. So I'm a little worried that I might be starting off my travels with a newborn puppy, which is always cute. They smell so nice, and he'll learn to share the bed, but yeah, Macho, him and I have been together for a lot of years, and I just don't want to. I want him to do this with me because I think he'll love it. He's so bored now. He just sleeps all day. He loves when I finally take him out for a walk, but there's not a lot. I'm really sorry. I rock. I rock. I lose my train of thought very frequently. My brain goes so fast that I'll be telling a story, and the next thing I know, voila, it's gone. And sometimes it comes back and sometimes it doesn't. So I'm really sorry. I apologize ahead of time. You're going to have to try to bear with me, and I'll try to stay on task the best that I can. I just went through a bunch of videos that I had put up, that I had shot the last few days, and to be quite honestly, I got rid of most of them. They just ramble and they don't really say much of anything. So let me just bring you up to speed with where I am. Today is February 28th. Oh, last day of February. Today is the last day of February, so that means I have March, April, May, June, July, and half of August. So I have 4.5 months before I leave. Yeah, a few plans have changed. I had planned to leave the 31st of August and spend September with my mom, but I had an offer from a friend of mine who is going to be up this way and traveling back down that way, to meet up in caravan together. So I thought, what a brilliant idea, since I have no idea where I'm going. This is my first time out. So I believe that I'm going to try to go see my mom in the middle of August to the middle of September. And then I am going to head out from mid-September. I definitely know I want to hit the van build this year because I'm going to be in a position to need a couple things done. And I'm not sure what I can do to help, but I can help other people too. But yeah, I definitely think that that's going to be a better plan for me. I'm videotaping ahead of time just because there are things that I'm doing and things that I'm getting ready, but also because the area that I live in is very beautiful, and I think it would be really sad for me to not video this while I'm here for people to see because, when they say Maine, the way life should be, boy, they sure aren't kidding. It's just a beautiful way of life, especially if you're going to be raising children. But there's just so much here for kids to do in the summer, well, in the winter too. But I live on a lake, so I'm very fortunate. I'm kind of just, gonna take it by ear, but I'm gonna go ahead and document for the first this last 4.5 months. This whole journey started about 4 years ago when I got involved, very, very heavily interested in tiny house living. And from there, I found out about minimalism and thought, gee, that's a spectacular idea. I have too much crap to even begin to know where to start. So I kind of just let the two ideas stay together in my head. And eventually, and I'm not sure exactly how, but I ran into somebody who lived in their van, and I thought, now that is an idea that I can follow. I already own a nice van. It's a Toyota Sienna, hence Sienna Sunrises. And I love my van. It's modified to travel with me and my disabilities. I didn't walk for a number of years, but I do walk now, and I walk fairly well. Occasionally my balance is off, but not very often. Usually I'm tired or not feeling well. But outside of that, I'm walking. Long distances, not so much. Like if I have to go to Walmart or if I have to go to the grocery store and I'm going to be there going through the aisles or whatever, I take my wheelchair because there's no reason to be, not safe. So, yeah, now that I have learned about living in a van, forget tiny houses. I don't want that. I'd rather live out of my van any day of the week. I know my van. I trust my van. It's been very faithful to me so far. And unless something tragic were to happen, like I'd have an accident, God forbid. Well, I guess that wouldn't matter either because I have car insurance, so I'll just buy a new rig. Something. I don't care. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start traveling in my Sienna. A lot of people say, oh my God, how are you going to do that? Well, I've been camping in it for a few years now, so I'm going to just do it extendedly. I don't imagine I need anything more than what I take for a camping trip. Believe me, that's enough. Except for maybe some more clothing and maybe a good pair of hiking boots and, that kind of thing. But outside of that, I can't imagine it's going to be a whole lot different. So I'm going to start out with what I have until I have money saved because I'm not going to have a huge savings when I leave here. Well, actually, that first month that I leave will be a little bit tougher, but the next month will be much easier because by then I will have gotten rid of every bill that I owe. Or I'm going to be taking the bill with me, which will only be to my van payment and a loan payment that I have a minimal amount of time left on paying that I'm just not really willing to forfeit at this point. And of course, my car insurance, like everybody else. And outside of that, I have the things that everybody else has, cell phone and internet. Hopefully, I'm going to be able to pick up the two and get unlimited internet so that I can upload videos wherever I am. I'm finding that uploading videos takes a significant amount of time. So when the girls that I watch and the couple gentlemen that I watch say that they're working on videos, I can imagine what you mean now because I'm not even splicing videos yet. And it takes me a long time just to figure out how to upload them, get them uploaded, and that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I have a newfound feeling for you because it's not easy. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to take my van. And the way I'm going to determine what I can take with me outside of my bed and my cabinets, which also will have to be part of the situation, is I have one closet in my house and it's a regular standard, closet. And I'm going to fill that closet with the things that are going with me. And if I find that I'm out of room, I'm going to have to unload some stuff because if it doesn't fit in that closet, there's no way it's going to fit in my van. So, my big thing now is emptying the closet, getting everything out of it, and being ready to start moving things back into it as they become ready to move in. The only thing that I'm not going to be putting in that closet is my bed because I think I'm just going to go ahead and put my bed right back in the van as soon as it's ready. I'm rebuilding the bottom part of it, which would probably is probably going to be a huge waste of time on my part, because when I get to the van build, I'm sure that somebody who knows more about woodworking than I do is going to say, "Are you kidding me? You can't sleep on that bed. That's like going to break or something." I can always dream that somebody's going to come up and say, "Wow, you did a good job on that bed. It's going to last you for a good long time." Yay! No, it's probably not going to happen. I'm not a woodworker. Okay, gotta take a break. Phone's ringing. I will be back.